Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we're going to clean up the garage nice and quick for you guys. And I'm going to get stuck back into the twin turbo Forester. Let's do it. Alright, so we've got this muffler here that was off a GT. That's going to go in the bin. Got the XT muffler here. That's going to go in the garden shed. I'm not throwing away any stock stuff for that. We've got rubbish here. That's going to go. Got some boxes up there, that's going to go. Got some angle iron here, going to keep that. Probably make a bench for this area for that. Maybe even a welding bench, so it's not going across here. I'm thinking of just getting rid of this K24 that I got down here. I'm not doing anything with it, and it's taking up so much space. So let's quickly move some things around, throw them out tomorrow morning, and keep going on with this. Alright, clean up quite a bit, enough that the boot is completely full with boxes and cranks. So the spare box, the milk crate under there, it's got all engine parts in it. It's going to take this grey tub as it is, it's broken, so it'll go straight in. Now, the engine mounts from the XT, I'm just going to keep them. So when the engine's out, I'll check if these are better, or I'll just get another set of Group N STI ones for the GT. Oh, what do you think of the grill? That was the one I used to have up on the wall there. It's my original one. Obviously it's not the right colour, but like I said before in the last episode, this car needs a paint job. Yeah, it's a bit dusty. All the clips aren't there. Sorry, just had to sneeze. But none of these are actually broken. So I can cable time in. This mesh isn't on there the best, but we can always fix that. So maybe we'll go back to that one. What do you guys think? What are you guys' thoughts on the K24 that's apart here? Some of you, most of you probably don't even know about it. It's out of a Honda Odyssey, as you may have or may know. Before I got the XT, I was actually looking at an Odyssey, and this would have been a rebuild or a little bit of a worked engine for it. Now I didn't go the Odyssey, obviously I went the XT. So yeah, do we just trash it, get rid of it? The bores were a bit scored. I got it for $100. It was on special, so not much. I think these shelves should be for Subaru parts that aren't installed yet. Like these stage 2 cams. And, you know, for putting the sander down there and stuff like that. I think I've pretty much already answered my own question. Alright, so yeah, we'll get rid of the K24. I'm not going to do anything with it. I think I did like 2 or 3 episodes on it. Anywho, let's get stuck into the FOS. Alright, I'm starting to get stuck into this, but let's get stuck into that. Okay, so I was a little impatient last time, and I didn't get that flange down there on the backside of the TDI5 flat because it was taking too long. So we need to get this all off again. Actually, get the dump pipe off, get the wastegate off, and take this clamp off here and these 4 bolts out of the T3 flange, and somehow get the bolts out of the TD05 exhaust housing, and I should be able to get it out. Alright, I'm going to try using this media thing again. So I want to try to get some lights or better microphones. Alright, hopefully it sounds better. I was just having a bit of trouble with this media one, because I think it was the battery or something to do with my GoPro, because it was happening without it as well. Like every probably fifth clip that I do, I need to like take the battery out or something, and I've got that on the wrong way. Yeah, anyway, we're on there now. Hopefully it's sounding better with the mic that we've got up there. So yeah, we'll start pulling things apart. Probably do a time lapse, because it takes a little bit of time. Alright, I'm going to start with the 12mm nut. Let's get that off.
Perfect.
That's sealed. Alright, as you just saw, got the exhaust off, got the wastegate off and over onto the stock tower there. That sealed up nicely. Right, then we're going to start undoing the turbo bolts. I'm leaving the oil and the coolant all connected just like last time, so we don't have to clean up a mess underneath or jack up the car to get anything underneath. So it can be done, because I did it last time. It's just going to be a bit harder because we've got the sealant on there. Yeah. Alright, so that took a little while, but yeah, it was really stuck on there with the exhaust sealant. So I'm going to undo this bolt, and as you can probably tell, that whole area didn't seal by the look of it, or it was too clean to seal properly. But as you can tell, we have some chuck in there. That's on the inside of the gasket. Yeah, we'll just keep working on this. So we're going to undo this stud, and we'll keep chucking it up there. Woo! Alright guys, I am slowly getting there, as you can see. Still got a bit of work on this end and around here. Now this is in 80 grit, and it's pretty worn down, so I'm going to end it tonight. Go inside, and tomorrow I will pick up some couple of 40 grit belts and we'll change it over. We can still use this one later. We'll just put it aside, maybe up here on some nails, but yeah, it's taking forever, so we'll upgrade it to a 40 instead of an 80. And I'm finally back. It's Saturday night. I've got the 40 grit. Let's change that belt over. Alright, that took a little longer than expected. Underneath here, it's actually, the paper's been sliding across and wearing it down. Let's see how we go. So we haven't got a lot to go really. And with the 40 grit, I reckon it's going to take it down pretty quick. Alright, so we're not, it's taking ages. Okay, so I went on to a different angle and then I went back to flat across this way, and it's taken quite some time to get them out. So you know, this area is flat, but looks like from here across is not, and around here too. Not good. Keep going at it. Alright guys, really struggling. I've gone to the flap disc a couple times. I just worked this edge here and then went back to a grind, back to sand. Sort of done a guide coat of high heat paint. I put it down and make this side flat, and we'll see where it's not touching and show you how bad it really is. Alright, I don't know if you can see, but from here and here, I haven't touched it yet. So I might change over the flap disc and take this down and see if we can get onto that with the belt sander. Alright, this is taking forever. So you can see where I used the flap disc here. Well, I used it all the way around, but getting it back on the belt, it's flattened out from here all the way around, and we're starting to get this edge. But it's a lot of time. I'm really tired, so I think I might continue this tomorrow. So unfortunately, we won't get a start on the car because the sealant will need some time to cure. So that'll be next episode, guys. But I'll see you very shortly. Alright guys, a big weekend all done. It's now Sunday night, so I'm going to do a little bit more on this, but I don't think I'll get to the point of where I can put it back on. So I'm going to wrap things up here. There's not going to be much progress. I'll just come out after I finish editing and keep going on with it. We'll come straight back to it in the next episode of that actually being flat and getting it back on. So guys, if you enjoyed this episode, give it a thumbs up and I'll catch you next episode. Bye.